I just tell the truth, and telling the truth is crazy in a world full of lies. If you mix brilliance with bravery, that we can ignite something. Even this conversation alone can ignite the people.
The time is now to express and for people to believe in themselves. The time is now for it to be okay to be great. People in this world shun people for being great, for being a bright color, for standing out. But the time is now to be okay to be the greatest you.
Hey guys, what's up? It's your girl Kelly, and we are back with another video for you guys here on this wonderful Tuesday. It's time for some more weird news, guys. So if you are into things like true crime, stories, politics, and news, go ahead, hit that subscribe button, guys. Smash the like button. Leave a comment for me. Anything you can do, I would greatly appreciate it. It helps me out on this channel. I am blocked worldwide, guys. And if you're not new here, then you already know this. And thank you for being a friend. As always, I appreciate every last one of you guys for watching this video. So let's get into it, guys. I will try to make this as quick as possible. We're just going to do a little rapid fire. If you're not familiar with this segment, this is a little, a little fun time we have on here where we go over some news stories of the week, or of the moment, if you will, and we'll try to just rapid fire through all of these, give a little commentary, and then we'll jump on out of here. So get ready, guys. Buckle your seatbelts and hold on to your butts, because we're getting into Twitter Tuesdays. So let me just go right on over there. And of course, as always, guys, if you're not following me on Twitter, what are you doing? Please go do that. Like, I know I'm asking a lot to subscribe on YouTube, but I mean, if I can, one more favor, go follow me on Twitter and Rumble. I know that's 2 favors, but it's really just not that hard. So thank you. And without further ado, let's get into it, guys. So we are going to start with this right here, guys. Have you been to your local grocery store lately? What does it look like in your area? Let me know in the comments down below. Does it look anything like this here? Okay. This was posted by Ian Miles Chong. What shopping is like in a low trust society versus a high trust society. So it says, this is what my Target in San Francisco looks like now. On the left. Okay. So how do you shop? First of all, I have questions. Like, is everyone assigned a Target employee? What's going on? And as you can see from the right, everything is just normal. Your normal everyday store. So, what's up, San Francisco? Is this really what's going on out there? Y'all are going through bad times. I mean, we've seen it. We've seen all the debauchery out on the streets of San Francisco. But is this what it's come to? I really genuinely want to know, like, is this how y'all shopping out there? What do you do? Like, do you walk around with a sales associate? I mean, at this point, what is even the point of living out there? Like, if this is how you have to shop in your Target, and this is just the grocery section. I mean, like, is the whole store under lock and key? You might as well not even let anybody in there. You might as well just make it an online-only shopping experience, because how much did it cost Target to come in and install all of this protective glassware and doors and locking mechanism? I mean, like, I have genuine questions. I really, really want to know. It just seems a bit excessive for, like, it's the definition of doing a lot for just a little bit. Because I guarantee you, if somebody wanted to, they could come up in this Target with a hammer or any sort of, instrument and smash up these windows and do what it was they were going to do already. So I really don't know what you're achieving here besides utter dystopia and just maybe depression and, fostering depression within your customer base. But I don't like it. I don't like it. So is this going on where you guys live? I mean, I personally have the experience on the right-hand side of the screen. I've seen things locked up at stores, but it might just be like one little small section, like expensive items, and it's not even in every store. But if I got to the point where my city was starting to look like the store on the left, I would not be living there anymore. I'm sorry, this is absolutely ridiculous. The fact that people live like this, and the fact, again, I'll say it, like the fact that Target spent all this money to do all of that. Just like shut down the store at that point. I mean, just make the people suffer. If they cannot stop stealing, I'm sorry, they don't deserve a Target. They don't deserve a Target if they cannot stop. And that's how you make change. Once people get fed up enough and enough stores end up leaving all of these dead ass cities, these poor ass places that have to be put under lock and key in order to get people to not steal milk and eggs, then I don't know what it's going to take. I really don't. And again, this doesn't stop or prevent anything, okay? Let's just be honest with ourselves. So, next, guys, speaking of dystopian hellholes, Joe Biden, he has announced he is running again in 2024, guys. Are y'all excited? Are you guys excited for the poopy pants, quote-unquote, president, wink, wink, nudge, nudge, to run again in 2024? I mean, run, I use that term very loosely, guys, because we all know Joe Biden's not running any damn where. So let's take a look at this new campaign video and see.
Joe Biden loves America. Like a grandfather who loves his grandchildren, Joe showers us with his affection, shares wacky stories,
and the kids used to come up and reach in the pool and rub my leg down.
And loves taking naps. And with your support, Joe can continue being America's grandpa another 4 years, repairing our reputation abroad, fixing our border crisis at home,
and millions of foreign nationals have streamed across into our country illegally,
cleaning up our streets,
troubling rise in gun violence and homicide across the country,
fighting for America's middle class.
U.S. inflation has now hit a new 4-decade high.
This morning, the Labor Department reported prices in May surged 8.6%.
Joe Biden for president. Just like your grandpa, but worse, much worse.
That was beautiful. That brought a tear to my eye. Truly. It really did, guys. I mean, what do y'all think? Are y'all loving Joe Biden for 2024? What is it giving you? Please let me know in the comments down below. And just to show, guys, how great of a job that Joe Biden has been doing for our country. If that advert right there did not convince you, well, let Karen Jean-Pierre tell you, okay? Let this little clown tell you.
The president, when he came in, nothing was being done.
Oh, really?
He made sure that economy came back in a way that it was that we haven't seen in some time. The president, he came in, nothing was being done. He made sure that economy came back in a way that it was that we haven't seen in some time. The president
today,
when
Junior,
he came in, nothing.
You know, that's how you know when they're full of shit, when they can't even get it out, when their lies are fighting against their tongue so hard, you know, the truth is struggling to crawl out of her throat. It's in there so deep in that gourd of a throat that she's got there that, you know, it can't even make it out, the lies. The lies are just stumbling all over her tongue, making her stutter every which way but left. Okay, so I don't know, Karen, you need to get it together. Please come up to the podium more prepared. I know it's asking a lot of you, but all this stuttering is not gonna do it. I do like the way you did your makeup on this day, though. It's very fitting of you. So what do y'all think, guys? Are you guys voting for Joe Biden, the best president in the history of the country, the president with the most votes ever recorded for any living person in the entire universe, in the galaxy, really, if you ask me? What do y'all think? Are y'all voting for him? Let me know, guys. So let's move on. We're going to, like I said, this is going to be just rapid fires coming at you. So let's get into this post by Kelly J. Keene. Okay, so I'm going to read the caption here. Speaking of 1984 shit, This right here says an artificial womb facility that produces babies up to 30,000 per facility. This is not a clip from The Matrix, nor is it a clip from Brave New World. So let's see what they're up to, guys. What are the futurists? What are our future leaders planning for us? What do they have in store?
Introducing Ectolife, the world's first artificial womb facility, powered entirely by renewable energy.
Wow.
Ectolife allows infertile couple to conceive a baby and become the true biological parents of their own offspring.
Wow.
It's a perfect solution for women who had their uterus surgically removed due to cancer or other complications. With Ectolife...
Excuse me, how about y'all... How about y'all cure cancer? Excuse me. No. But just absolutely not. Oh, this is the solution right here for women who had their uteruses removed because of cancer. It's not curing cancer. No. That's not the solution, guys. You are stupid if you think that curing cancer is the answer to our problems. No, we don't look for cures, guys. We look for more ways to spend more money. Hello, knock, knock, knock. Are you in there? This is obviously the answer, guys. You know how much one of these artificial wombs probably cost you? I mean, think of the money the government can make off of you. They give you the cancer, and then they sell you a fake womb to grow your fake AI baby that'll probably have MK Ultra in its brain that they can one day detonate to, turn on you and become a government agent. It's all a part of the plan, guys. Are you trusting the plan? Let me know.
Premature births and C-sections will be a thing of the past.
Wow.
Ectolife is designed to help countries that are suffering from severe population decline, including Japan, Bulgaria, South Korea, and many others. The facility features 75 highly equipped labs. Each state-of-the-art lab can accommodate up to 400 growth pods or artificial wombs. Every pod is designed to replicate the exact conditions that exist inside the mother's uterus. A single building can incubate up to 30,000 lab-grown babies per year.
That's so...
Ectolife allows your baby...
I'm sorry, the term lab-grown baby is sending me, okay? It is officially sending me over the edge. I mean, this right here... This is next level shit, guys.
Need to develop in an infection-free environment. The pods are made of materials that prevent germs from sticking to their surfaces.
Okay. Ew!
Every growth pod features sensors that can monitor your baby's vital signs, including heartbeat, temperature, blood pressure, breathing rate, and oxygen saturation. The artificial intelligence-based system also monitors the physical features of your baby and reports any potential genetic abnormalities.
Right. So if your kid has Down syndrome, then you can opt in to go ahead and end it in that yeah. So don't worry, guys. If your baby's ugly or it has maybe it's missing a finger or two or something, it's got a cleft lip, then they'll just go ahead and scrap that one, and then they'll go ahead and grow you another one. It's okay. It's fine. Don't worry about it. What the hell? That's a red baby.
The pods are equipped with a screen that displays real-time data on the developmental progress of your baby.
God.
These data are sent directly to your phone, so you can track your baby's health from the comfort of your zone.
Technology, right, guys?
The app also provides you with a high-resolution live view of your baby's development. A special section in the app allows you to watch a time-lapse of your baby's growth.
What in the world? So, honestly, so instead of actually just watching your own belly grow, the life of your child grow inside of you, you can log on to an app and watch it grow from a hyperbaric chamber inside of a lab being monitored by government scientists. Isn't that just so romantic sounding? I mean, just it just rolls off the tongue. It's so natural feeling. Yeah, this is sick. This right here is like, this is like cause for a revolution, guys, if they try to do this shit. And they're already really easing us into it. Like, I mean, I don't know if you guys saw that post on Twitter, but there was like a thread posted by like, oh God, Arizona, some Arizona site or whatever, that talks about like all kinds of stuff, like election stuff in Arizona, but I can't remember the name of the Twitter page, but they were talking about all of these companies sending out these automated emails talking about, if you want to opt out of receiving Mother's Day alerts via email from their company, you can do that, which is very anti-family, very anti-mother, and very sick shit. I mean, think about it. How many people like have, you know, like have that desire, have that need to where they're like, you know what, I just don't want to see anything having to do with Mother's Day. I have such a horrible relationship with my mother, or I hate my mom, or I don't have a mom, or like, is it that many people that you need to cater to send out an email to your customer base saying, if you want to opt out of Mother's Day notifications and emails and alerts, then they're sending you a link to be able to do that? Who's that for? Who is that for? I don't understand what it is that people aren't getting or seeing yet. Like the erasure, and I hate even talking like this because I'm so not a feminist, but I have to stick up for my sex. Like as a woman, you know, I mean, listen, I want to get back to, you know, the kitchen as fast as I can, but if there is an erasure of women happening, I kind of need to speak out for it, you know? And I appreciate so much all of the brave people like this Kelly J, who is speaking out so forcefully. And I mean, I am too on my Twitter as well. And whenever I can on my YouTube channel, if I'm not getting banned or strikes or anything like that. But, and the men who are speaking out against all of this is, you know, I'm so grateful for people like that, and for the men who are standing behind us and beside us in this fight, because this is otherworldly. This is not of God, and this is not any relation to good whatsoever. So let's move on, guys, before I get on a tangent. Speaking of motherhood, okay, let's get into this lovely, I mean, just absolutely lovely couple here. Okay, guys, what's going on in this video? This is from Fungi Lesbian, okay? Trans-identified male celebrating becoming a mother after his trans-identified female partner has just given birth. Okay? And they said this sentence, which I won't repeat here, because this is obviously a beautiful and brave and bold couple. I mean, one of the cutest I've seen. So what we have here is a straight couple in reverse, okay? So we have this a female, and we have this man who just gave birth to this child, and they're celebrating, guys. This is a cause to celebrate. Let's see what it's all about. Let's see what kind of beautiful celebration they have going on.
I was home with my kids, bitch, I'm a mother!
Oh my God.
No drama!
Oh.
I'm bothered!
Excuse me? Why are you yelling at the baby?
Slap it back, bitch, I'm slapping on the eye!
Oh my God.
Bitch, throw it back like a I was home.
Oh God. I'm ready to go. I'm ready to. This is so fucking. What world am I in? So, I mean, what, are you okay, ma'am? Excuse me. The way you're holding this baby is giving me cause for concern. You're shaking that leg like you're not really, I don't know. This is cause for concern. I mean, the whole picture it's sending me, okay? It's sending me to places that I don't want to go. Why are you yelling in this child's face? You're spitting all over the newborn baby. Okay? Just, can we get security in here, please? Can the doctor call in security or CPS, somebody needs to get in here and get a look at this, okay? Please. Please go to hell. Okay? Andy No posted this video here. This is from Dallas. Oops, let me pause you. Okay? And as always, doing the Lord's work, covering Antifa. Fort Worth PD arrested violent Antifa suspects, part of the Elm Fork John Brown Gun Club, who attacked protesters of a family-friendly drag event. Antifa members in Black Bloc are unable to de-arrest their comrades who call for help in escaping. So I think we have two separate arrests going on here. We have one going on here, and then one going on over here. So let's get into it.
Stop moving! Help! Stop moving! Stop moving! Stop moving! Hey, you're being on the ground! On the ground! On the ground! Get on the ground! Get on the ground!
How does it take this many police officers to detain one person? I mean, I will just forever not understand that. I get that, like, some people have, like, crackhead strength, and that, I mean, it's understandable. But, like, what is going... This is Antifa we're talking about. Most of these people are, like, dweebs, okay? What... Can y'all please get it together? I've seen too many videos like this recently of multiples of cops, struggling to take down one suspect. And I get it. We have diversity hires that have recently come onto many police forces. So we have all of these people who are just absolute rejects and subpar, subjects as far as policemen go. But still, I mean, my God, there's strength in numbers. Is there not? Hello?
You're good. You're good. Can you go to the back of the police car for me? This line right here in the back of this car. You're good. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Just spectating. No problem here. You're good.
Help? Ain't no helping you. You're going to jail. No help. There will be no help. There will be no help, guys. So sorry for you. Yeah. So have you guys ever run into any sort of Antifa members or like seen this in person? I actually have. The first drag event protest thing that I went to, there was Antifa there, and they were doing the same sort of tactics. Obviously, Andy No wrote a great book about Antifa called Unmasked. I would suggest go check it out if you're interested. But this is serious business. Like, thank God people are finally starting to take this group seriously and recognize what a threat they are, because this is what they do. If there weren't so many police officers here, I guarantee you they would be attacking the police. And what he said in his caption, they de-arrest their fellow quote unquote comrades. Okay, so they'll go and like attack and outnumber the police and end up like basically just using their numbers to overwhelm and distract the police. And then the person who's getting arrested will run off, and then they all just like scatter like roaches. So this is actually what happens, and I've seen this on video, on other videos. And so luckily it didn't happen this time, but they tried it. They really tried it with the Fort Worth PD, but they said not today, you hoes. So anyways, guys, let's move on to this lady here who had some thoughts on reparations, guys. And y'all let me know in the comments what y'all think of this. This is in response to all of the insane footage we've been seeing out of Chicago, which I have not really covered on this channel because there's been so much violence in those videos that I can't really show anything, I don't think, on my channel. But this lady up here came on the news, and she had some thoughts, guys. In her mask, obviously, we can see clearly she's got the brown shit-colored mask, okay? Even though we're 10 years away from the pandemic, like literally the pandemic was last century. And, the pandemic, I use that term loosely. But here she is with a mask on, 150 years later from COVID. And let's see what she has to say about reparations.
If somebody decides to loot a Gucci or a Macy's or a Nike, because that makes sure that that person eats.
Look at this white. Oh my, y'all, I caught myself there. I caught myself because I was about to go off on her. Look at that Becky in the background, nodding her head. She's an ally, guys. She's an ally. Did y'all catch it?
Gucci or a Macy's or a Nike, because that makes sure that that person eats. that makes sure that that person has clothes. That's reparations.
Oh, really?
That is reparations.
Oh, really?
Anything they want to take it, because these businesses have insurance. They're going to get their money back. My
right?
people aren't getting anything.
What people would that be, ma'am? Because I have questions. What people? Because you got a bunch of white people behind you. What's going on here, ma'am? What people are you talking about? And this stupidity it's sheer ignorance, guys. It's a lack of understanding how the world works, and it's a lack of understanding simple economics and business, because this woman is up here making the argument, and many people do this, that, oh, well, they have insurance. These businesses, they have insurance, and they'll get their money back, blah, blah, blah. Like, just, if you're this dumb, I mean, it's got to be a 75 IQ score. It just has to be. Please go and sit down. Nobody give the microphone to anybody with an IQ under 100. I'm sorry. That's what we need to do from now on. Because absolutely not. That's not how it works, okay? These businesses, when they get looted, even if they have insurance, you think that's just like the snap of the finger and their stores, their shelves get restocked? All of the damage to the businesses gets immediately fixed. The claim is paid out in full automatically. And then what? Nothing else happens from that? Everyone just goes along their merry way and holds hands and rides into the sunset? No, you utter buffoon. First of all, these things take time. Repairing the damages takes time. Restocking the shelves takes time. It takes money. It comes out of someone's pocket. When insurance claims are paid on, guess what happens to those insurance policies? They go up. And then guess what happens then? Then the stores have to raise their prices. And they have to put in extra measures, like what we saw at the beginning of this video, like maybe extra security, extra, shelving or protective glass to make sure that people aren't coming in and stealing and looting their stores. I mean, all these things cost money. Where do you think that money comes from? How do you think it then gets recycled into the process via economics? Yeah, it's coming back to all of us. So please, if you are this brain dead and you have this much of an, lukewarm take, go sit your ass down somewhere and try to educate yourself and learn something before you speak into a microphone and say such foolish things like let them raid Gucci. It's reparations. And I want to curse so bad. Like, I really do want to go the F off right now, but I can't. I literally can't. YouTube has my hands tied behind my back. But y'all know, if y'all have been here on my channel, y'all know what I want to say to this woman. And just envision, let's envision it together. Let's envision the go off session and just say, God bless you. Okay, namaste. So let's move on, guys. This one is also going to piss me the F off. But Ray mother effing me Epps. Okay, he got his old dusty ass onto 60 Minutes for a little interview, guys. And if you don't know who Ray Epps is, well, let me tell you. So, you guys remember a little thing called January 6th? Does it ring a bell? Yeah, that whole thing. So, Ray Epps was basically the head insurrectionist, guys, in charge. He was one of the people who was at the front of the lines at every step of the way, encouraging people to go into the Capitol. I mean, he said it. We have to go into the Capitol. But yet, when it came time to arrest over, 900 people, maybe close to 1,000 people now and counting, and he appeared on the FBI most wanted list and then was summarily taken off after meeting with the FBI. Oddly enough, no charges brought against this man, even though people who did way less than what he did by inciting violence and inciting people to go into the Capitol. Let's see what he came up with on 60 Minutes interview. And shame on you, 60 Minutes. You guys are not real. Y'all are absolute hack jobs for this interview. Utter shame, and just ridicule on your program and on whatever network decided to air this filth, because that's exactly what it is. So let me see if I can get through this without literally boiling over.
When you said we have to go into the Capitol, we have to go into the Capitol, what were you thinking?
I said some stupid things.
You are
My
stupid.
thought process, we surround the Capitol, we get all the people there. I mean, I had problems with the election. It was my duty as an American to peacefully protest, along with anybody else that wanted.
Lock them up. That's it. That's it, guys. We can't have this. We cannot have people like this. Where are the police? Someone call them. So I want to get into a few more clips. Hopefully they don't lock this video up worldwide, guys, because you know them. So let's see this little cliparoo here. Let's see.
When Epps got back to Arizona on January 8th, a relative told him he was on an FBI poster seeking information about certain rioters.
We literally hung up the phone and walked right into the house, sat down and called the FBI.
Do you remember what you said to the FBI?
Told them who I was and that I would cooperate in any way I could. I didn't break any laws.
Is that right?
2 months later,
He didn't break any laws, but what? I mean, what? I could have sworn I saw him inciting people and doing an insurrection. I don't know. Somebody help me out here. Weren't there people who simply just walked into unlocked doors very, very, you know, innocently? I mean, this man was a part of the taking down of barriers. He was a part of the effort to drive people further onto Capitol grounds on January 6th. He was leading the charge. Other people who came in after him, who were just walking along with the crowd, not knowing that barriers had been removed, that protective fencing had been removed and placed to the side, that signage saying do not go past this line had been removed so that it would cause confusion and it would cause people to then wander forward as groups tend to do. And this was all led by this man. He was a part of those efforts. But yet, you are not charged with anything. Do I have that right, sir? Mr. Fed boy?
he met with agents.
So when we met with the FBI, I mean, it was like, oh, finally, we're going to clear this up. There was no, I take the fifth. There was none of that. It was just like we're talking right now.
Yeah, coworkers.
And went through everything. And they had a lot of questions.
I bet they did.
In the summer of 2021.
Like, you know, what their questions were, they were like, so who did you see whenever you were there? You know, like, how did you like being an informant? How did you like being a plant? You know, what's our next operation? You did get a lot of publicity on that last one there, Ray. So we might have to sit you out in the field for a while until they forget who you are. And, you know, maybe we can just go ahead and retire you. You are getting up there in age. So, yeah, I'm sure they did have a lot of questions for you.
The FBI took his picture off the Bureau's website.
Oh my God,
Epps
wow.
thought that would end his troubles,
Yeah,
but it
bet you did.
only added fuel to the conspiracy.
A new piece in Revolver News notes that the FBI removed a photo of Ray Epps from its most wanted page this summer.
How about the one guy? Go in, get in there, everybody. Epps, get in there, go. Nothing happens to him.
The Epps would dispute that.
Yeah, I bet you do dispute it, don't ya? Let me see if I can find the last clip that we will go over.
Provocateur responsible for turning peaceful protests on January 6th into a violent...
Trump is finished speaking. We are going to the Capitol. It's that direction.
Here you
At
are.
6'4" in his desert camouflage, bright red Trump hat, and military-style backpack, Ray Epps stood out from the crowd on January 6th.
He was leading the fight. Look at him. Look at him go.
That's him running toward the U.S. Capitol
Yeah.
alongside the vanguard of rioters who first attacked and overran police.
Wow, yeah.
What do you think when you see this now?
It brings back some bad memories.
Oh, really, does it?
It's hard to see our Capitol under attack.
It's been more than 2 years since the storming of the Capitol, but Ray and
What the actual F? Oh, it's hard to see. It's hard to see myself leading the charge to go into the Capitol. It's under attack. Blah. You know what? This is what propaganda looks like, people. If you're wondering what you might ask yourself, what is propaganda? What do people keep talking about? All this propaganda talk. This is it. Welcome to 1984. They will piss into the wind and tell you it's raining, guys. This is what it is. So I wanted to see the part about Tucker, though. Look at this guy's face. Look at this guy. This is more footage of him on the day, or I'm sorry, the day before January 6th. I did a whole video on this. I will link that in the description box down below, so you guys can see that if you're interested. I did want to find the part about Tucker, but I might not be able to find it. So let's see this last little... I'll play another like 30 seconds of this, and we'll go from here. Ah! What is these text messages? Not receipts.
So I started to walk out.
He told us that's when he sent this text to his nephew. Conspiracists saw it as the true confession of an agent provocateur.
Really?
I was in front with a few others. I also orchestrated it. Explain this to me.
I was boasting to my nephew. I helped get people there. I was directing people to the Capitol that morning.
So why are you not charged with a damn crime? So you're telling me everybody else who did the same thing, they literally have the exact same stories as this man. I'm not arguing against his point of like, he had a right to be there, he had a right to protest, he had a right to contest the election or whatever. I'm not even like against that point. That's fine. I agree. Why aren't you getting the same treatment as everyone else? Because that was everyone else's story as well. It's giving me federal agent, sir. And the more they sit up here and try to deny it and try to play in our faces and put this man on 60 freaking minutes to try to then get him to come on here and say, oh, it's hard to see this footage of myself. It's you. You are the one up there. I feel like I'm taking crazy pills. Oh my gosh. So, yeah. Propaganda, guys, at its finest, at its literal finest. So, all right, moving on. I'm gonna try to get through these a little bit faster because Jesus H Christ. Okay, let's look at this, guys. This is out of England.
Fuck off!
You know, this is I'm this man here.
Mate, kill me!
It's the climate activists for me. Like, thank God I don't live in Europe or some, country that allows this sort of fuckery, because I don't know, guys. I would be this man plus some, because these people are useless citizens. They are absolute wastes of space who sit around on highways wasting people's time, causing chaos and confusion, and people to have anxiety, stress in relation to, are they going to get to work? Are they going to lose their jobs? There's ambulances that get caught up in these blockades that these people, they're just absolute wasteful idiots.
Just go, mate. I'm not having it. I'm not. Mate, just go. Fuck off. Every single one of you. Mate, just move your vehicle. Just move out of the way. 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 Come on, mate. Come on. Come on.
Right, so listen.
Mate, we've got to go work.
Yes, stand up there.
We've got to go work.
That's why I'm just trying to explain to these people that if you start pushing them, that's assault. Right, so you can't do that. Now, if you do that, that is a crime. Right, so we're not going to do that anymore.
So now you're worried about crimes, sir? Officer? So what is standing around in the middle of a highway called? Is that not a crime? Is that just okay? And we obviously could see from the very beginning, they're all just like standing around like utter fools amongst all of these activists who are wasting everyone's time, not doing a damn thing, not making an effort to move these people, not coming over and threatening them in their faces with, I'm going to have to arrest you if you don't get off the streets. Blah. Go fuck yourself, sir. And I've been trying to subdue my language, but you can go fuck yourself. You are a feckless pig, okay? just go to hell. Please do something about these climate activists before something bad happens, okay? And I'm not making a threat. I'm not. I would never dream of it. I completely disavow all violence at all costs. I am for world peace. But I'm just saying, you might run into a man like this, or someone maybe even worse, that will get tired of the bullshit eventually, okay? That's all I'm saying. So let's just try to keep the flow of traffic going so people don't have to get out of their cars and push people, okay? Maybe that, okay? So anyways, just an idea. Okay, so anyways, moving on. Let's look at another peaceful individual here out of China. This woman's a hero, okay? I love to see this. A Chinese woman is smashing a robot in the hospital because now in China's hospitals, because now in China's hospitals make the doctor and all medical examination appointments are all done on the robots. Very few nurses left to help the patients. Many find it a frustrating process. And so guys, this is a beautiful example of when they try to force AI upon us, and this is our future. This is what they're trying to do. This is how you take matters into your own hands. And this is a beautiful sight. Okay, let's just see what she does here. Okay, yes, I respect it. I do. People are tired. People are tired of the BS. Who wants to deal with this? And I covered this in another video, you know, because they were talking about how they were going to eventually put robots in the subway systems to help combat crime. Yeah, you guys can keep it. Y'all can really keep that, because what does that do for anybody's life? How does a robot make anyone's life better? This is subhuman. This is degrading. This is absolutely disgusting. And nobody should go for it. Nobody should have to be forced to interact with a robot when you are expecting a person. Nobody should have to answer to a robot or be inspected in a hospital by a robot. Have to have a crime that's being perpetuated against you documented by a robot. Okay, we demand a real human interaction, guys. And I don't think it's too much to ask for. And so I applaud you, little Asian woman. That's a great job you're doing. And here's another one. Chinese people have had enough of COVID madness. In my neighborhood, every day there were dozens robot dogs barking. Show your COVID passport. Show your COVID passport. Let's see what this citizen had to say about this robot dog here.
核酸码的，请准备好身份证哦，请提前打开健康码、行程码。老弱病残孕，身体不适人员，请联系工作人员优先检测，安全距离。没有核酸码的，请准备。
So they're just going right past the thing. I guess that's the you know, this one unfortunately doesn't get destroyed, but this is what you have to do, guys. Do you really, you're going to listen to this freaking robot dog? I don't think so. Again, there is strength in numbers, guys. Rise up when you need to rise up and just take back your societies. This is ridiculous. This is a clown world. This is a joke right here. You're going to listen to this guy, you know, speaking Chinese at you? Sit, boy. Absolutely the F not. Okay, so take it from this lady, okay? Let's follow the model here, okay? This is what we need. More of this. Okay, so moving along, we're getting into our last few things here, guys, and if you are only listening, you'll have to go back and watch this because I cannot say this article or read this caption out loud, but somehow this got slipped in here. So we're just gonna look at it, guys. We're just gonna look at it, and we're going to read part of this headline. A whistleblower to expose U.S. government involvement in massive trafficking? What? Okay. So there's that. okay, we have this going on, and this is an actual news source. So I'm gonna click into it, and we are going to look at the article. We're not going to read it because I can't say these words on YouTube. Again, here it is. Okay. On Wednesday, a whistleblower, which is, wait, what is today? Today is Tuesday. Well, today's officially Tuesday. And tomorrow is officially Wednesday. So that's tomorrow, guys. So we'll see if this is an actual verified, bona fide report, and if this actually does happen. Is set to testify in front of a House Judiciary Subcommittee that the U.S. government has been operating as the middleman to a multi-billion-dollar. Okay, Fox News has reported this. So the alleged, ring, a ring of young people being distributed for, bad things to happen to them. Very, very bad things, guys. They, Epstein Island and all of these sorts of events. Okay, if you're getting my drift. So it's believed to be taking place via the unsecured southern border of the U.S. You don't say. You're telling me this for the first time. Wow. What a breaking news story. Okay, so the House Judiciary Subcommittee on Immigration Integrity, Security, and Enforcement, otherwise, we'll be evaluating the number of unaccompanied children crossing the southern border on Wednesday's hearing. So 3 witnesses are testifying at the hearing, which is titled this. Okay, we're not going to, anyways. One of those testifying is Tara Lee Rodas, a former employee and whistleblower at the Department of Health and Human Services. A copy of her testimony obtained by Fox News will detail the U.S. government's alleged role in this, thing that's going on with these kids, okay? These children who are, being, bad things are happening, just bad things, guys. So, yeah, I will link this article, guys, and y'all let me know what you think. I will definitely be looking out for this testimony, and probably going to be doing a video on Rumble about this. So I will let you guys know about that. So now the last couple things I want to show y'all are just for fun. These are not actual news. These are just clips that I like. So we will get into them. This first one is from it's just like a I don't think this is it. This is the end. Excuse me. I don't think it's from Alex Jones, but it's like a Alex Jones edit. Okay, so let's watch this real quick.
This is it. This is the end of America. This is the takeover. This is the New World Order. It's already lawless. It's already gone to hell. This is a takeover. And you can sit there and play games all day long. Stalin just wanted totally obedient slaves for his industrial revolution for global domination. He was willing to kill 40 million people to do it. The New World Order is worse than Stalin. It wants to kill you in a very orderly fashion. Okay, I'm not up here saying all this wild stuff to sound shocking. You think I want to take on these psychotics for no reason? You think I got a damn death wish? I have the opposite of a death wish. Going along with this is a frickin' nihilistic death wish. This is survival you're seeing. This is resistance you're seeing. Amen. This is not some heroic exercise. And so all the middle class and all the nouveau riche and all the wealthy people that aren't globalists don't get organized and don't dedicate their time and energy to fighting tyranny, or they try to hide and keep themselves safe, and that's why you're going to lose everything. Keeping safe with a criminal takeover ensures you get destroyed. Yeah, maybe you get eaten a little bit later. Where are your instincts? It's all the folks that live in the country clubs that think they're safe and that think that they're isolated from everything else, who are going to wish to your dying minute you'd have done more when you had a damn chance.
Ooh-wee.
I'm dying in your beds.
Oh my God, no.
Many years from now.
Okay, not copyright. Okay, guys, I'm going to mute that real quick. And, this is a scene from The Patriot, so obviously cannot play this on my channel. But we if you've seen this movie, we understand what's happening here. We get it. Let's see. We'll watch the last few seconds of this.
But they'll never take our freedom!
If you've never seen that movie, go check it out, guys. The Patriot, starring the one and only anti-Semite Mel Gibson. Beautiful, beautiful things in this movie, guys. Very great, epic film. So, and a very great epic edit of Alex Jones being his wonderful self, as always. So, love that video. The next one, I want you guys to go and take a look at this lady's her Twitter and follow her if that's what you would like to go do. This poem, I just loved it so much. Again, I don't want to come across as this being like a feminist thing. It's definitely not. It's more so of a woman thing. Like, I am proud of all of the differences that make men and women unique, and I understand that we are not equal, and I think that that's one of the most beautiful things about life, and I'm proud of that, and I am going to fight as hard as I can to preserve that, and I appreciate everyone who is on that fight with me. So this poem was absolutely epic and beautiful, and it's actually pinned to my Twitter wall right now because of how much I loved it. So we're going to end the video on this note, but you guys go and follow her if y'all would like to do that. Where's her? Okay, this is her Twitter handle right here, BrandDubH4. So go and give her a follow if you would like to see more of this type of content. Excuse me, ma'am. Let me get you big real quick, and then we're going to go on out with this, guys. Let me turn it down because that seemed really freaking loud. Okie dokie.
We are women. We are warriors of steel. Woman is something no man will ever feel. Woman is not a skill that any man can hone. Woman is our words, and it is ours alone. I am not a dress to be worn on a whim. A man in a dress is nonetheless a him. Women are not simply what we wear. If this offends you, I do not care. I am not an idea in any man's mind, and my purpose in life is not to be kind. So when my rights are trampled every day of the week, I will not stand by being docile and meek. I am not defined by sexist eyes. There is more to woman than that shallow guise. That guise of dresses, bikinis and skirts. Those clothes are not what womanhood is worth. I am not a bitch, a turf, a whore, a slag, hysterical, a witch, a slut, a hag. No, I am a woman, I'm a female who will not let her rights be put up for sale. I am not defined by what men are not. So to hell with cis misogynistic rot. I am a woman, I'm not a subset of my sex. If this makes me a dinosaur, so be it, I'm a T-Rex. I am not a bleeder nor a menstruator, a womb carrier or a uterus haver. Those words and phrases are such a sham. Just call me woman, it is who I am. We are women, we are warriors of steel. Woman is something no man will ever feel. Woman is not a skill that any man can hone. Woman is our words, and it is ours alone.
Literal fucking goosebumps every time I listen to that. So beautiful and epic. Just, my God, it makes me want to go and like burn my bra or something. And that is so cringe. I'm so sorry for even saying that, but it's so true, guys. Let me know what y'all think in the comments down below about that poem. Go follow her. I love that video so much. I do. I can't help it. Can't help it. Love it. Not gonna apologize. So let me know what y'all thought about all the stories we covered today, guys. Smash that subscribe button. Hit the like on your way out. Go and check me out on Twitter, guys. And until I see y'all next time, y'all stay safe out there. Bye.
I just tell the truth, and telling the truth is crazy in a world full of lies. if you mix brilliance with bravery, that we can ignite something. Even this conversation alone can ignite the people. The time is now to express and for people to believe in themselves. The time is now for it to be okay to be great. People in this world shun people for being great, for being a bright color, for standing out. But the time is now to be okay to be the greatest you.